Only when Laura had left was it safe to really see the damage done. Winds of up to 150 miles per hour had toppled trains and ripped the roof of countless buildings. Cleaning that up now begins, but aid workers helping those affected are doing that during a pandemic.
You had a set of already fairly tough circumstances for many people, compounded by the pandemic and now slammed again by a hurricane. So this is an unusual set of circumstances, and there's no playbook to follow.
Laura made landfall early yesterday morning. In darkness, the Category 4 hurricane battered Louisiana and neighbouring states along the Gulf Coast. This was one of the strongest storms to have ever crashed into this part of the United States. Thousands of people had been evacuated to escape what had been called an unsurvivable storm, but some remained, including Bethany and her family, who took shelter in a cupboard.
And by the time we figured out maybe we should leave, it was way too late for us to leave. We couldn't go anywhere. There was 4 of us. It was like a jigsaw puzzle in this closet. We were on top of each other, just holding each other, crying.
While they survived, sadly some lost their lives. At least 6 people have died. But there had been fears of a much higher death toll, with some forecasters warning of a deadly storm surge of up to 20 feet. That didn't happen, and after looking at the damage from above, the governor of Texas admitted they'd avoided the worst-case scenario.
When you consider the magnitude of the damage that could have occurred here, we did dodge a bullet. Now, that, of course, doesn't help those whose homes have been hit, those whose businesses have been hit. And for those people, we want them to know that we are already working on the process of helping them rebuild.
As Laura moved inland, the hurricane did weaken, eventually downgraded to a tropical storm as it crossed Arkansas this morning. But it has left a mark, as people sift through the remains of buildings like this church in Texas. After this destruction, though, there is some sense of relief. Alan Jenkins, 5 News.